You want a supermodel pose? That me real friend Winnie.
Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Winnie Jean. If you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? Let me put this nail down. I'm definitely missing a nail. I'm going to get my nails done tomorrow. I have a full day planned tomorrow, which is why I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning doing my hair, okay? Right now, I kind of just have it twisted up. It's giving very much so silly, and I wasn't mad at it when it was like fresh, but now it's like frizzy, and I'm not here for it, y'all. I'm just not, okay? I'm just not. So we about to do something different. My hair is clean and mostly dry, and I want to kind of play today, do something a little bit different. So we're gonna do a quick weave. Who is she? I don't know. Today's video is sponsored by Yolissa Hair. They sent me 3 bundles of their water wave Brazilian hair, I believe. It is really pretty. I went ahead and washed it already. This is the texture of the hair. It's like a loose curl, really tight wave moment. And I got the hair in 2018 and 16, so we should get some nice little layers going. Now, y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of blending hair, okay? I'm good at it, don't get me wrong. Put some respect on my name, okay? I'm really good at it, but do I enjoy it? Not even a little bit. So for this style, I want to stick to like a flip over. I feel like they're a lot easier to blend because essentially you're just kind of pushing your hair back and slightly blending the texture. It don't have to be perfect at all, but when you have a part, you kind of have to get serious. You kind of have to commit. So yeah, I have 6 twists in my hair. I washed it, conditioned it, and twisted it up and kind of let it dry in the twist so it didn't get super tangly. I'm trying not to put much heat on it, so I figured if I let it air dry most of the way, I didn't have to blow dry it much. So this is where we're at, and she's kind of cute. I'm not mad at it. She's cute. If I like fluffed it up, I could wear it like this, but I want to get spicy. I've been wearing my real hair for like a little minute, and she's finished. Put a fork in her, okay? Let me get my little mirror situated so I can see what I'm doing. All right. So I'm gonna part out my leave out, and I'm leaving a decent little amount. You wanna be able to sit your comb behind it, and that's how you'll know if you have enough leave out. I tend to do pretty big baby hairs, especially with like water wave and curly hair. So I like to leave out a little extra hair to accommodate for my big ghetto baby hairs. Okay, so I have my leave out twisted out. It looks like it's a lot, but it's really not. Once I have my baby hairs done, it's gonna get ate up. So I really want to have that extra hair to kind of hold me over and make sure my tracks are not out, because that would be vicious. So for the actual base of the quick weave, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my hair into some braids. I was gonna do 3, but I feel like that's pushing it because my hair isn't necessarily like blown out, and they might end up being like kind of bulky. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop in 4 braids. The hair is curly, so I don't need my braided base to be perfect by any means, but I just don't want my hair to be lumpy. That is never cute. So I'm going ahead and starting by parting my hair down the center, and then I'm gonna break the 2 sections into 4. Okay, so I have the back braided up. Let me show you. Now we can get into kind of, you know, getting our baited braids. This is why I don't need to be filming at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hello. We're gonna go ahead and get our braided braid. I have this black stocking cap that I'm gonna use, and I'm just popping it on my hair, and then I'm gonna tuck these 4 braids in the back under and into the cap, like so. Okay, so I used to love this stuff for my quick weaves, but it literally takes forever to dry and ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm gonna go in with my Bold Hold Liquid Gold instead. It dries so much faster. It rinses out the same. It actually works really, really well for me. I have such a big bottle of this that I don't mind using, you know, a nice little amount to get like my cap covered. So essentially what I do is I like to go in with a layer under the cap around my edges, especially in the front. I probably won't do the back today because I'm not leaving this quick weave in for that long, probably just like a week or so. But you just want to try your best not to get this product on your leave out, because that is not fun to get out. Because then if you try to wash your leave out, you're gonna end up having your you know, your quick weave lift. So keep it cute. I always forget that this product can get a little messy, especially when you're using it like this. So I like to put in a little layer of the product straight onto my hair, and then I'm just combing everything straight back to get a really nice clean line. My braids are a little janky, and then I'm just putting that cap right on top of it, and that's gonna hold it in place. And I tend to use a little bit more glue along the edges, so that just makes sure that everything, you know, stays protected. And then I'm going in with a light layer on top of the cap. And I'm just trying to cover the cap and coat the cap. I'm not necessarily trying to like drench my natural hair. I could not wait to wipe that off my hands. Ugh. I normally put it on like a little relaxer painting brush, but I can't find mine, so I had to use my hands and girl. But now that we have everything on, I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer on a warm setting and just kind of dry everything down. And you want to kind of take your time with it because you don't want any lifting once we go in with the glue. So make sure it's nice and dry. This product dries pretty quickly, but if I had a hooded dryer, it would be even faster because I can do like the whole thing at one time as opposed to like going in sections. But we're gonna work with what we got because my hooded dryer is in my storage units. So I'll be back. Okay, so the cap is pretty much laid. Well, not even pretty much. She is dry to the bone, child. I blow dry her to smithereens, okay? So she should be ready to go. Now we can actually go in and start to glue the tracks. I'm gonna use my Salon Pro 30-second glue, an OG. I'm honestly surprised, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna throw it out here. I'm surprised it's not more brands of this kind of glue. It's so many lace glues, it's so many edge controls, there's so many shampoos, but for this to be a staple product in like every girl's arsenal, it's only like 2 brands. It's like the basic one is all black, and then it's this one. Maybe I'm gonna make me one, I don't know, but I think that is interesting to me. You would think it would be way more brands, but how popular the product is. Anyway, my black business, okay? I'm gonna go in with a 20-inch bundle first. I am in love with these curls. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's all together and I actually like really define them. It's gonna be so pretty. I feel like I'm so used to working with wigs that I'm actually excited to do a quick weave. I'm like, this is new, this is fresh. I rarely work with like actual bundles. Maybe I'll try another quick weave, but like with straight hair. I'm thinking about doing a sew-in too, but that's just entirely too much work knowing that I'm only gonna have it in for 2 days. Like, I am terrible when it comes to keeping my hair in. I be wanting to switch it up. I like to put my first track pretty much like under my braids, but still on the cap. And I bring it up right here. I feel like even when I don't have leave out, I can still finesse a little ponytail when I do like that one track as the base. And by the time I finish my hair, I'm gonna have glue all down my arm because I always like pinch it. Like I hold it with my pointer finger and my thumb right here on one end and kind of lay the weft down my arm. And that way I can just kind of work the glue like this. And I can work in really large sections as opposed to, you know, having to move all slow and whatnot. Where's my blow dryer? I like to hit it with the blow dryer for like 2 seconds so it's still tacky. All right, so I finished with the pack of 20-inch hair. Let me show y'all how far I got up. I really wanted to keep it in this area because I know this is where like I'm not gonna cut so much layers. So I want to kind of keep all the 20-inch down here so we can keep as much of that length as possible. She's coming together. She's coming together. I love the curl pattern and I'm excited to keep on moving on up. So now I think instead of me going all the way around, I'm gonna go like in a C from the back and start to kind of fill it in this area. So I'm going in with my next longest length, which is my 18-inch bundle. And I'm gonna try to put these tracks a lot closer because again, I want this hair to be super full. I wanna get as much of this hair in here as possible. All right, so this is our 18-inch bundle. She's kind of full. It's pretty long. I'm not mad at it. You have to get it real full. All right, so I filled in that little gap going straight across, and now we have this little thin section from side to side. Let me clip this hair back so we can get into it. Okay, so I have this much hair left. It's a nice little amount. I might not use all of it, and whatever I don't use, I'm gonna stick it in the back. Trust and believe I'll find a place for it. But how I like to do my flip over is essentially all my tracks going down this way, and then in the center, I go back. And I like that because I get a little lift when I flip both ways. I also get like a really flat, like straight back look. So it kind of gives you 3 ways to wear it that I really, really like. And it looks good in a half up, half down, for sure. It looks impeccable. So I'm gonna do my flip over in sections. I'm gonna put glue down like a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch little square, and then I'm gonna just stack the tracks on top of it, and that way I can move a lot faster because I'm not like gluing the tracks one by one. All right, we are in the final stretch, the final countdown, if you will. So I only have this little spot left and I want these to go straight back. I already installed these going this way so I can flip it this way for some volume. And the same on this side. And now we gotta go straight back in the center. To get that height. All right, this is the finished look. I was gonna do some more like polished curls on the sides, but honestly it's blending pretty much perfectly. I'm kind of obsessed, and it's super flat. I can do a little half up ponytail if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to whip it out and y'all bust it up real quick. You do a cute little ponytail, and it is so flat. Like, it literally looks like it's my natural hair how flat it is. Let me show you guys the back. All right, so this is the finished look. I love you guys so much. Thank you to Yolissa for sending me this hair. I am obsessed. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babes.
You wanna drink like Beijing and dance like Trini. Yeah. You wanna supermodel pose like my real friend Winnie. Yeah.